Hey, it's Constance Carter. What's up, Facebook? I'm in Houston, Texas, and I'm here with my daughter, Kyle. She's getting ready to get in the shower. I'm already dressed. I got to go get myself a laptop. My laptop broke down. Go figure. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about, I was sitting here in my meditation state, and I was just thinking about just the blessings that God has given me, just manifesting all the things that I've been able to manifest thus far. And I'm just in awe of God and who God is, and how he's blessed me this far. And it just didn't happen by happenstance. It didn't happen just because, I've been in the right place at the right time. There's been strategic things that I've done in order to get me here. Hey, Brandy. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Tiff. But as I was saying, if you're just joining me, I was just talking about how I was sitting here in my bed and just in my meditation mode and just reflecting on my life and just thinking about where I am and how the power of manifestation is really real, y'all. It's real. And the things that where I am today didn't happen by happenstance. It really didn't. I sit here as the broker and the CEO of Catalyst Real Estate Professionals, which is the largest African-American owned real estate firm in Northern California. That's something to be celebrated for, right? And sometimes, I don't celebrate that enough. I talk about it sometimes, but I don't really celebrate it. It doesn't really sink in with me because just 10 short years ago, you guys, I was bankrupt. I was in bankruptcy court. In fact, my bankruptcy just fell off my credit report in May of last month. That's how real that was for me. Having more month than money was really real for me. And to take that and to be able to create programs that are helping people to increase their net worth 233% on average. Me going from no more month than money to being able to help others to be able to increase their net worth is something that I'm super proud of. And then the fact that I had a 379 credit score, and to take that, I went from an 800 to a 379. And what did I do? I took that and I wrote a best-selling book about credit that's helped thousands of people increase their credit score, not just to increase their credit score, but really to help them to create leverage so that they can start creating wealth through OPM. That's what I teach. And so to be able to do that, having a 379 credit score, going from 800, and then that bankruptcy falling off my credit report last month and putting me back in the 800 club. I was close, but it was no cigar. I wasn't in the 800 club until that bankruptcy fell off. So to be able to do that, or to be, I've lost houses, and to help thousands of people get into homes, not just get into homes, but help them create wealth through real estate is huge. But that was very strategic. And so what I want you to understand is that everything that you go through, when you feel like giving up, you guys, listen, there are people that are sitting there looking at you, waiting for you to push past, because your obstacles and your trials and your tribulations, they are the blueprint for somebody else's success. They are the survival guide. So when you think about giving up, think about those people who are going to be looking, or who are going to need to see somebody else succeed. And don't just think about it for you. Think about it for those other people that are going to need it. Turn those obstacles that you go through, turn them into opportunities, for not just for you, but for somebody else. That's where your biggest blessing comes from, is when you're doing it to help somebody else. That's why I've been so blessed, is because my obstacles, yeah, I can tell you I filed bankruptcy. Yeah, I can tell you that I've lost houses. Yeah, I can tell you that I've had more month than money. But I use those situations and those circumstances to help other people to be able to create better lives for themselves. That's my goal. My mission and my goal simply is to be a wealth activist, to help other people to realize their dreams and their goals and their successes, to help them to create the life and the wealth that they deserve, because you deserve it. As God's chosen people, you deserve it. But let me just tell you the 5 steps to manifestation. And I always talk about this in every book that I've written, in the 1 to Keeping Score, to Breaking the Broke, or the Secret to Breaking the Broke Code. I talk about the 5 steps. And if you do these 5 things, I promise you, you will manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest without having those limiting beliefs that hold you back. You cannot try to be realistic on your goals, whatever it is that you want to do. If you are a child or an heir of the Most High, let me tell you something. You have access to anything that you want. If you are an heir to God's kingdom, then you can have everything that you want. My auntie Rosie Mae Jenkins told me that when I was 7 years old. And that's the reason why life has been limitless for me. It's the reason why I can go on vacations with my family, and that's so important. That's the most important thing for me, to be able to take my family on vacations, you know, to be able to show them things that I didn't see growing up, to be able to provide those types of opportunities for my kids. So the 5 steps, the first thing that you got to do is you got to think about whatever it is that you want to do. Think endlessly. I want you to sit here and I want you to close your eyes and think about those goals, something that you've always wanted to do. You know, they say the idea doesn't belong to he who thinks it, but he who executes it. So first of all, you got to think about that thing. And that's how the manifestation starts. You have to have a dream or a vision. The Bible says, without a vision, my people will perish. So if you have no vision, you're not going to go anywhere. So in your mind, you got to think about that thing that you want. I want you to analyze and visualize it. The second step I want you to do is I want you to write it down. Write down the vision and make it plain. Super important. My goals, my dreams are in my phone, and I write them and I take them everywhere I go. And the third thing I do is I speak them every single day. But I speak my goals as they are affirmations, because I'm affirming them in the universe. Because what I understand is life and death are in the power of the tongue. So when you speak that thing, something happens in the atmosphere that begins to move things, that begins to shift. You know, when Biggie talked about being ready to die, what happened? He died. When Tupac talked about death all the time, he died. And so you got to think about the things that you want to do and speak life into them. And when you speak life, life begins to happen. So I think about my dreams, I write them down, and then I speak them every day. But I speak them in the form of affirmations where I'm thanking God. And my affirmations start out with, thank God for giving me life and breath. Thank God for a healthy marriage. Thank God for my kids being healthy. Thank God for me having excellent, wonderful ages. Thank God for allowing me to speak and inspire them to greatness so that their lives will be changed. Thank God that you've put us back in our old building. All the things that I want to happen this year, I thank God for them before they even happen. Come on. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. And the fourth thing that you got to do is you have to work it. So you got to think about it. You got to write it down. You got to speak it. And you have to work it. Because what? Faith without works is dead. So you can't just, it's not enough to just think about it and speak it. Even though you're opening some doors in the universe, you got to work that thing. You got to eat, breathe, sleep, drink, think that thing. You know, I've been able to bless thousands of people because when everybody else is sleeping, my daughter often talks about how, yeah, you woke while everybody's asleep because you go to sleep at 7 o'clock and then you wake up in the middle of the night. That's right. But I'm working on my dreams every single day. And the only way to make it happen is through your consistency and through your effort. Don't do it just one time and think, okay, it didn't happen, so I guess this ain't meant for me. Because you know, if God has placed something on the inside of you and you know that you should be doing it, don't let nothing or no one get in the way from it. It's yours. And so many times people can be dream killers because God didn't give them your vision. God gave your vision to you. So that's why I always tell people, don't tell people what you're about to do. Show them what you've already done. Don't allow anybody to be your dream killer or your dream stealer. You do what God has destined and designed you to do. And then the fifth step is manifestation. If you think about it, you write it down, you speak it every single day consistently. And I challenged a lot of you, the people who were at the We Summit, I challenged you and I said, I want you to start making sure you do your affirmations, and I want you to do it for 21 days. Why did I say 21 days? Because 21 days you form a habit. And so if you can do it every day for 21 days, affirm your dreams every day for 21 days, it becomes a habit and it becomes a part of your life. And you are going to see some things shift in your life that you never thought imaginable. I'm getting ready to speak at a conference that I've been wanting to speak at for years. You know, I've been able to be blessed to travel with people like Lisa Nichols or be on stage with Les Brown. You know, just a girl from San Jose, California. The only thing I've ever wanted to do is help people. That's been my goal, my mission, and my desire has simply been to help people. And I'm only in the beginning. So I want you guys, if you don't get anything from this, make sure that whatever it is that you need to do, make sure you keep pushing, because your obstacles are somebody else's lifeline. They're going to be looking for you to succeed because you have what they need. And the other thing I need you to do is do those 5 steps to manifesting all your goals and all your dreams. Because it could happen. If it could happen for me, it could happen for you. Because guess what? You deserve it. And success does run in your race. Thank God. God bless you. I'm Constance Carter. I'm out.